Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
But first, a contentious debate tonight in Hamden as the Legislative Council votes on a ceasefire resolution in Gaza. Thanks so much for joining us here for the News at 11. I'm Keisha Grant.
And I'm Mike Heidick. This vote comes after a rally which took place before that meeting tonight. NBC Connecticut's Jeremy Chen is live in Hamden with more on the debate this evening. Jeremy?
Yeah, Mike and Keisha, there is still a lot of public comment here inside Hamden Town Hall regarding this ceasefire resolution being put forward by the Legislative Council. And earlier there was also a pro-Palestinian rally outside of Town Hall, and it is clear that there is a divide in how people feel about this particular resolution. Now, the resolution itself calls for a permanent ceasefire in Gaza while acknowledging the civilian deaths in Gaza and the Israeli deaths from the October 7th attacks. It also calls for the release of all hostages held there. It also condemns Islamophobia and anti-Semitism. Now, those supportive of the Israeli war efforts say they were not consulted in the drafting of this resolution. Some argue the Legislative Council should be getting involved in foreign policy and that the resolution was divisive and overlooks the hostages currently being held by Hamas. For people in support of a ceasefire, they argue the resolution should be passed to send a message to the federal government to stop sending aid to Israel over the civilian deaths in the war. They wanted the council to also show solidarity with the Palestinian people and show the town is an inclusive place for them. Here's some of the public comments that were made tonight.
Israel's actions as a nation-state against Palestinians is genocidal, and that we cannot turn our faces from.
My concern is not what happens with this resolution. How the Legislative Council thinks that they are experts on this subject.
Now, 2 other towns and cities here in Connecticut have already passed ceasefire resolutions. They are Bridgeport and Windsor. A vote is expected once public comment has ended. We'll, of course, keep you updated on how the vote goes as it comes along. Live in Hamden, Jeremy Chen, NBC Connecticut News.